5, there's a look inside the iconic Caesars Superdome in downtown New Orleans. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the New Orleans Saints. Glad you're with us. It's Blake Groupie to get this one started, and off we go here in New Orleans. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. They'll run for the first time with Ashton Jeanty. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
From the 29, here's 2nd down and 7. Now Gino. They'll get this out to Jeanty. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
But just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. They'll try to run forward with Jeanty. And he is going to have the Raiders first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1. They didn't get it by much, but bottom line got the first down. Avoiding that 3 and out, how vital is that on the first drive?
To me, it's like the first round of a boxing match. You know, it may not mean much right then and there, but you'd rather not lose it, right? So you want to go ahead and get it, kind of establish something early, and hope it can carry through.
Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Now it's Smith. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Pete Werner. And the Saints are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Hill looks to throw. Looking underneath, he's got Akers. A gain of 8 there on the play. And now it's 3rd and 4.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Here we go.
They'll throw. Here's Rattler. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. So they convert on 3rd with a gain of 22.
At the 21-yard line.
Here we go, set.
Here's Rattler. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 red.
Kamara up the middle. Oh, fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. 10 yards, good for the Saints, first down.
That's a very nice game there. Confidence-building run. Love the execution up front. And the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10.
Ready. 45.
Now Rattler. And that'll be incomplete.
I will see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Down. Blue, 32. Hut.
They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. We're scoreless after 1.
A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
Ready for the second quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Ready. Red, 38.
To the air is Rattler. Touchdown, Saints. Juwan Johnson, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter.
The big fella was the recipient there for that touchdown pass, and it seems like more and more the tight end is the guy you have to worry about most in the passing game.
A point after, good by Groupie. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Gino going to hand it to Genty. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and handle it a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
To throw is Smith. That one's complete out to Michael Mayer. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And it'll be second down.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender. But the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
On the give, Genzi. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Now a 3rd and 6. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. A shotgun snap for Smith. That's to Besh over the middle. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45.
A gain of 4 yards.
And the slot man goes in motion left. On 4th down, Smith. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape.
Here we go. Yellow, 22, set.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. And a tackle there by Jermaine Pratt.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Ready, set.
2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Ready?
Rattler wants to throw it. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 10 yards, good for the Saints, first down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
40. Set, cut.
Throwing is Rattler. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Raiders are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. 2nd and 9 now from the 21. Here's Smith. Eluding the pressure right. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. That's into the hands of his tight end Bowers. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Smith. Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Pete Werner. And the Saints are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
At their own 49-yard line.
Okay, break.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
Here we go. Here we go.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And they do finally get him, but he makes it all the way to the 6. Now a timeout called with 3 seconds to go. And, of course, they're in field goal range in the final seconds of this first half.
Your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you that you check about thoughts and memories that's adding up. Overseas, you feel alive like you can't have enough. You probably feel paralyzed.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points.
A 23-yard attempt.
And this one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further. They already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The final shot here before break. Smith. And his throw is incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Ten-0 is our score as we get started again on EA Sports. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
Here we go.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. The first down screen pass, good for 5.
And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoored them, and that time worked well for a solid gain.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Set. Yellow, 22. Ready.
Rattler working out of the gun. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Hill. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
They'll look to throw here on first down. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
They threw the screen to the perimeter, but to no benefit at all. Tackled behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of yardage.
Glad to be in the great city of New Orleans, rolling along here in the 3rd quarter. 2nd and 10. Throwing once more. Here's Rattler. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this 3rd quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind. And we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
On first down, it's Genty. What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. From the team now. They work on 1st and 10.
First down.
Now Smith. Pass complete right side to Bowers. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Brock Bowers from 13 yards out. And the Raiders take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. The extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. A little juke. And they'll get him down inside the 30 to 27.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The career's more at stake when you win your prime. That paper, baby, my face on the dotted line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Still enjoying the lead here in the 3rd quarter, despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. They'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they can actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Right, 95. Ready?
From the shotgun, Rattler. There's Chris Olave. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
38. Cut.
From the gun, here's Rattler. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
Down. Set.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he fires one incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
Rattler going to look to throw again. Tries the left side and finds Olave. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. Back now here live in New Orleans. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter.
Ready up.
The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches.
Here we go. Cut, cut.
They'll try and sneak it here. And he is going to have a Saints first down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
I don't know about you, but I like this call. 3rd and inches, and instead of worrying about getting it back to a running back and maybe there's some penetration from the defensive front, just go ahead and take it, move forward, and pick up the first down.
And as we say often, it shows confidence in your offensive line. That's a gain of 6 on the first down run.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 18. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter.
10 at the 18-yard line.
A give. This is Kamara. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this fourth quarter.
Okay, ready?
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Ready. 10 black.
They'll throw. Here's Rattler. He finds his man Johnson. So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and just a yard.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides.
Come on, set, go.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And the Saints are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth.
That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 100 real quick. Whole squad on that real 0 to 100.
Yellow 22. Ready.
And they'll indeed take a knee. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game.
Black 95. Cut.
And they will take a knee here. And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards?
60 red. 60 red.
And they just did not get the snap away in time. Well, you got to think, Charles, that one's on the quarterback as everybody was up at the line of scrimmage. He just didn't call for the snap in time.
Yeah, I think he needs a little bit better awareness out there because you got to know when the clock's in single digits and either snap it or get a timeout called if you have one.
Such a long drive here. 3 points. That would be a disappointment, but I don't know if you can go for it here, can you?
Well, you know, the defense was really giving them a lot all the way downfield, and now they've stiffened. Forget that bend, don't break. Now they don't even want to let them get a yard, do they? So in this spot, remember what the coaches told us before the ball game? Any drive that ends with a kick is going to be okay with us, whether it's a punt, a field goal, or an extra point. Take the field goal right here.
And now again, the play clock's going to run out on him. Penalty accepted, and that pushes him back 5. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. And his kick here is good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, it's a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. So after the field goal, back out is Groupie to send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Here's Smith. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete.
This defense has been so stingy all game long. No reason to think it's suddenly going to open up now. They took their shot, but this, like many others, falls incomplete.
They'll come up now on 2nd down. Smith. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. And a fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Saints are winners here as we say so long from New Orleans.